Hello, welcome to another episode, the second episode of this new series. I have yet to figure out what to call this series. Books I overpaid, book I'm willing to overpay, book I'm man up for, no idea. I shot, this is the second video of the series, but I figured by the time I load the series, whenever that is, I plan to return this book to the vault shortly. In fact, tomorrow will be the day that I take this book back along with the Detective 31 that I shot the previous video for. For that first video of this series, I talk about how the Detective 31 was the very first restored book that I willingly purchased because I decided that at that point I don't mind to own a restored book because that book was more affordable. It's such a tough book to find that I might as well buy it, and I'm glad I did. There was never any hesitation of me buying it after I decided in my mind that okay, it's restored, it's okay. As soon as I come to that conclusion, I bought the book, and I have never regretted a single second after that, and love owning that book ever since. Now this book, the story behind this book, let me show you what book I'm talking about. Okay, I also did a close-up on both books, so just to date this video, it's in December 2018. I took the book out of the vault to show it to people, and I shot a close-up spotlight on both books, the Detective 31 and this book, and then this video I came up with the idea. I got the idea to shoot this series because I have other books in my collection that I definitely paid premium or overpaid at the time I bought them. But this book, the story behind this book is it's the lowest key, the lowest mega key or key of any sort, lowest grade book that I bought at the time that I have in my collection. I was still pretty much a high grade collector at this point of my cycle. When I bought this book, to get the money to buy this book and other Golden Age Grail, I sold many of my high grade Silver Age keys like X-Men 1, Tales of Suspense 39, Amazing Fantasy 15. So I was in the transition of migrating to mid-grade, not yet to low grade. Okay, I can tell you at that point I was saying to myself, I don't need a 9.0 X-Men 1, I can live with a 5.0. Same thing with Tales of Suspense 39, I can live with something much lower than an 8.5. Didn't really like the book in the first place, no need to have an 8.5, but the thought of buying something really low grade like this book did come into my mindset until I see this book. Once I saw this book, I realized that, guess what? If you want a 3.0, 4.0, or 5.0 Batman #1, you're gonna have to wait a long time to find a copy. Who knows how long? It might show up once a year. So regardless of the price, the availability of a mid-grade copy is not something that is within the realm of possibility. Okay, and then even back then, way back in 2011, even this book is not that cheap, even in low grade. So when this book was presented to me, I had to think about, like, gee, is it okay to go lower than what I consider what I want for my collection, a mid-grade copy, and I come to the conclusion this is the beginning of me putting more attention to eye appeal. You know, this book, yes, the cover is 95% split and detached from the book, but it's present well. There is no missing chunk. The back cover is not as pretty as the front. The front look really sharp. Okay, there's no piece missing, no water, moisture damage, but the back cover has some moisture damage. Not ugly, there's no rusty staple, nothing like that, but it has a good eye appeal for something like a 1.5. So, you know, this definitely is the first big keys that I said to myself, I'm okay with having something that is, you know, not even a 2.0, because it looks great, it presents well for its grade, it's complete, and that's matter more to me, as well as the price. The price I paid back then is a fair price for something in the 1.5 range. Okay, I didn't get a discount. I definitely stepped up and paid more, so maybe a premium. You know, I need to go back to GPA and look at the price of what a 1.5 Blue Label went for back in those days, and see if how much of a premium I pay for this book, because I definitely did not get a bargain for this book, because it presents well. You know, it presents well for its grade. So there you go, another example of me manning up to a key and willing to accept low grade. Okay, and that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.